time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Should expect as much when you join DedSec, right?
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online. You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are. Do your corporate espionage from there.
I'm sending you the data.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
What have you got, Bagley?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Bugger me.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
All right, then. Send me those coordinates.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
All right, then. Time to break things.
Albion personnel are here to serve the community. Obey them.
Civilians are not permitted to carry weapons of any kind. Investigating disturbance. Target sighted. All suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
Don't let the tit-head get away. Drone, perform a search.
Let's hear it.
That drone was assigned to an Albion detention centre somewhere in the borough. According to what I could pass, it was used to interrogate high-value local insurgents. This is one less weapon in their arsenal. There it is. Time to do your destroying other people's property thing.
Well, that's it. Ending the search.
AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friend the good news.
They went that way. Find them.
Keep your hair on for this one. Your replacement? An AI. They got a bloody machine to do your job. They're taking over everything.
But hang on, really?
Greedy bastards thought it would cost them less to have an AI replace your entire industry. So, DedSec knocked some sense into them.
Thanks.
DedSec's always looking for gutsy people. You'd fit right in. Wanna join?
Thought you'd never ask. God, the city.
Need more cheeky bastards like you on the crew. People willing to get their hands dirty.
Brilliant. Finally found my people.
Get in, my son. Didn't sound good on my end. Just making sure. What happened exactly?
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
You're giving me a headache.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Right then, time to move.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Great.
on out. I'm not gonna cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
You all right? Thought you were done for. That bloke was ready to chop your limbs off.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're that Inspector Caitlin Lau. Saw your videos. Never figured you'd make it this far. Going after Mary Kelly on your own, I'm impressed.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're DedSec, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
No, I was tracking a friend of ours. Got taken at the EPC and ended up here. At least we can stop looking for the missing people now. It's fucking sickening.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Just take a minute. Listen, I'll ring someone to come and get you. Take you to someplace safe. I'll go find Angel, and then your files. What's on them, anyway?
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
All right, then. I'll save us all some bloody precious time. Work with us. We're going after this Mary Kelly bitch regardless.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
What the fuck is this?
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
But none of these were willing donors. I think we ought to have a little chat with Mary Kelly. Your head will be banging, but at least you're not dead.
I'll shoot you, I will. Hanging back to cover. Oh, fucking hell! Help! Ah! Ow!
Bugger. Can't recognize any of them. Their faces are battered. You've got to do a facial reconstruction, Bagley. This might be Angel.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
Clan Kelly needs to pay for this. Mary Kelly needs to pay. No one else should have to suffer this horrible butchery.
Again, not Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
Keeps the organs fresh for the fucking butchers. Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Oh, fuck. I spent my whole life avoiding the feds, and now I'm working with one of them. But desperate times, innit?
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
All right, Bagley. Call in everyone. We need to have a look at these files and decide what to do next.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing. Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Isn't the whole point of them being a spy to keep it secret? Why is it on their profile? Tosser. Now, someone in medicine would be a brilliant recruit.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
Worthless. You useless flap of skin.
Sensitivity. What's the matter, G? What, you lost your nerve? Can you believe this shit?
Right blame the fucking internet.
Urinal cakes are more charming and useful than you. I'm not gonna let my blood boil over.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Yo, I can't believe we just like DedSec or whatever, with no initiation or nothing.
No time for that. The real test is on the streets.
Hey, the other day, yeah, I tried tailing some Clan Kelly hoods through Camden. Man spotted me in like 2 seconds. I gotta up my game.
Yeah, I get it.
We're playing for keeps now. Hope we're up for it.
What's going on?
Honestly, I don't even know. This all still feels like some kind of bizarre game I'm playing.
Yeah, but get it together. This is just the beginning.
I suppose I'll just have to rise to the occasion.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stokovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Well, you were wrong. The rot in the police force is nothing new. Runs all the way to the top. Do you expect it to work this time with Albion holding the reins?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
I've been waiting for this all day. That's not right. Give me a proper drink. What are you looking at? Piss off! Hey!
Well, yes. Sort of. That bothers me. How wonderful.
I should have just retired. Kept my mouth shut and left the old bleeding country. Now I'm getting shot at left and right. Fucking rubbish.
You want some of this? Your mother was a dog, and your father fucked the dog. What do you expect to come from?
Seriously, how you been?
This city is a shithole. Your eyes. Good time.
When possible, remain indoors. Do not loiter.
Ah! Get this off me! My bloody ears!
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Move into the hostiles' location. Control, we've lost the target. I'm in pursuit of the target.
Control, let's get some patrol units on standby.
Immobilizing the suspect. Ambulance urgently required at our location. Over. Just witnessed a road accident. Over. No sign of the target. Over. Ready to ram the vehicle. Over. Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Received. Returning to HQ. Over.